Okay, before we head to Calm, there's an enemy in this area around Midgar here that we can steal from. And this certain enemy happens to hold a weapon that can be used for Barret. And those buildings over there, that's where Calm is, so we're right next to it. Hopefully trying to find this enemy won't take very long. Perfect! Not one, but two of them. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take out one of them. So I will just leave the other one. Just steal it, and of course we'll have one less. So it's basically buffed up versions of these machine enemies that we fought back in the Sector 1 reactor. Alright, let the stealing begin. Of course, I could not get it. Oh, Matra Magic. Here's our first enemy skill that we can get. You see Cloud do that little spinning animation? Since he, of course, he was holding the enemy skill materia. And if he gets hit by an enemy skill, he can learn that enemy skill. So Matra Magic, of course, is our first one that we can learn. As you can see, it's very easy to get at this point in the game. Because, of course, it attacks all enemies. Ah, come on, go ahead and steal it, please. I'm getting tired of this. No, seriously. Stealing can be so annoying, especially at this point. Come on. Come on, machine. Don't be shy. Go ahead and drop it. Give it to me. I said gimme. Well, he's not gonna really give it up that easily. I'll give him that. Just please hand it to me. Please. Be a good machine and just let me have it. Come on. Alright, finally, we got it! The atomic scissors. It took long enough. I lost count of how many times I tried to steal from that thing, but finally, it decided to drop the atomic scissors for Barret. So what's cool is that we got two new things in one fight. So we learned Matra Magic, and we got the atomic scissors for Barret. Finally! I lost the amount of attempts it took to try and steal from that thing. But as you can see, look at the increase of the stats for the atomic scissors. Unfortunately, it's a close-range weapon. I'll go and put the Protect Vest on Barret, Star Pendant on Tifa, and... oh, another one. The other one for Cloud. Alright, I did not mean to go back into Midgar. Alright, with all that out of the way, we can now head to Calm. But, of course, have to deal with a another fight here. I'm not even going to bother. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save right outside of Calm here. Alright, so now that I've saved it, let's go ahead and head inside. So here we are. Oh yes, let us go inside the inn. Barret's like Scorpion. Get over here! So we'll just head up the steps. Yep, and everyone's waiting. I was right behind you! So yep, we're all here. Okay, so now we'll get a bit of Cloud's story on what happened to leading to the events of the game here. Flashback! Alright. So this, of course, Cloud's time and as a part of Soldier. As you can see, that's Sephiroth over in the black coat there. Black coat and long silver hair. I mean, you know, Cloud at the start of the game, of course, was, you know, kind of that angsty character. Of course, this game was famous for starting that trend of having angsty lead characters in Final Fantasy. I mean, of course, in Final Fantasy VIII, you had Squall. But of course, right here, he doesn't sound like he's angsty. He's like, you know, another, you know, just another human being out, you know, another person out there. He's having no problems when it in terms of just talking to somebody. I mean, you saw that flashback in when Cloud and Tifa were trying to remember the promise. But of course, during all this, you'll begin to see why on how Cloud transitions to more of an angsty character. But the thing is, this entire flashback is long. So, definitely have to split up the flashback here. Uh-oh. Just ran into something with the truck here. A monster! Alright, so we're going into a battle against the dragon. And look at this. Yeah, look at how tough Sephiroth is right there. Over 3,000 damage, and I missed it. Oh, and he's gonna hit Cloud. Oh, boy. Yeah, that took out Cloud. But then, again, of course, these fights don't count for anything. You know, it's just kind of there. You know, I kind of figured out what the point was that, you know, that whole fight. I mean, you'd think they would just step out of the truck and, you know, do it like in an overall sprite kind of thing. Don't know why they wouldn't do it in that kind of thing instead of just going into any ordinary fight with a dragon. But of course, Sephiroth just took it down in a measly 2 hits. That's it. So not only are we peeking into Cloud's history, we're looking at a little bit of Sephiroth's history too. I mean, so yeah, so far, Sephiroth feels like, you know, doesn't seem like, you know, that much of a problem. I mean, but the only problem is, of course, you'd see him, you know, with that kind of strength in comparison to Cloud's. Just want to do what we always do, just to tell you it's your job, right? Yeah, just hand on the hips. Yeah. Okay, so this here is Nibelheim, Cloud's hometown. Of course, Barrett will butt in the conversations every now and then. But yeah, Jenova is the name of Sephiroth's mother. But that will all be revealed later on. Yeah, seriously. Thank you, Tifa. Ah, Eris. The childhood friends reunite. How sweet it is to reunite with a childhood friend that you haven't seen in a long time, huh? So yeah, we'll be able to do all that. So we can explore the houses a little bit while we're at it. Of course, we won't really be able to really get anything important. So we can, of course, talk to local townsfolk. You know, the little boy there is actually pretty silly. But yeah, like I said, nothing, like, I don't think we'll really get any items or anything else important. I mean, because this is a flashback sequence. It's just to, you know, just to look around here. Hey, and Tifa will butt in, too. And if I were to have said no, I would just automatically back out of the house. So it's kind of silly. But yeah, you can actually find that in there. But the cool thing is you can actually go over to Tifa's piano. But you can actually utilize this piano later on. So, of course, you can just mess around with a couple notes. But that's all you can do for the time being. But with that, we're going to leave Tifa's house. And here is Cloud's home. So, yeah, nothing we can do. Or wait. So there's Cloud's mother over there. You know, there's not really much I can really talk about during all these flashback sequences. I'm just gonna, you know, just let the, you know, the flashback, you know, explain for it themselves. But how touching is it for, to reunite with, family like this? I mean, it's kind of interesting on how his mother, you know, I guess, you know, the hair-wise kind of resembles the Cloud. Just maybe just on the front, though. I guess he couldn't handle it that much. If you go in here... It's kind of funny to get in these little silly lines in there. So if we go in here and head up the steps, we'll see Sephiroth here. Short one bed, huh? So, we're going to get some sleep during the scene here. Okay, so, the next day. And oh, who could that be? It's Tifa! In her cowgirl outfit. I mean, seriously, if you were to look at Sephiroth now, you may think he wasn't really going to be that much of a threat. Oh, but of course, you know what has been going down as of late, like his sword going through President Shinra's body. Ah. Sephiroth taking a shot with Cloud and Tifa together. How sweet. Okay, so there's the Mako reactor right there. Right at Mount Nibble. Okay, so of course we just gotta follow Tifa and the bridge. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ouch. Oh, but we're fine. Phew. Alright. So now we'll just be making our way towards the Mako reactor. Yeah, mysteriously colored cave. Who's the yeah, there's a Sephiroth on the menu if you look at it. Look at all this stuff he has equipped on him. Whew! Look at all that. Mastered all that materia, and here's a younger Cloud's sprite. of course, here's the equipment for Cloud and Sephiroth. So got a little sneak peek at all that. And of course, we can still get into some fights, despite all this. And of course, you can't control Sephiroth, so he just does things all by himself. This makes them all look so easy. Of course, they don't count, they're just there. Ooh, how pretty. Look at that. Yep, it's a Mako fountain. Yeah, you said it, Tifa. That's the best way to describe it. Beautiful. So now I get to see a nice close-up of this Mako energy. So he gives a little process on how materia is made. So of course, he's also putting into detail on how magic also is within that certain type of materia. And that's a silly moment. Look at Tifa right there. Well, Sephiroth is laughing. So, I guess he must think that it was something funny. I mean, of course, Tifa is just like, you know, like one of those typical, like, anime moments whenever a character says something silly, another character will just, like, you know, do that, or that sighing moment. That was basically Tifa right there with the sighing moment. Now we're finally in front of the Mako reactor at last. You know, it looks kind of weird. It looks like I was bigger than the, you know, set of steps or something like that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Tifa. Sorry. This is so silly whenever she throws a fit. So yeah, I didn't go past it. So I see a lot of people, you know, I think I blame myself for that. I tend to go past that plank, you know, just go completely straight forward. You know, past that plank. So, Genova. Oh no! Hojo! Toto! Hojo, Toto! We ain't in Kansas. We ain't in Kansas anymore, Hojo. So yeah, of course, just relearning on how materia is made when Mako is condensed. I was trying to look through the window. I mean, seriously, I hate how you have to be, like, at certain positions in order for it to trigger or something like that. I hate that in terms of, you know, in games like this. But yeah, I mean, didn't that picture just look hideous? It did kind of scare me the first time I played through this. Uh-oh. Headaches again. The headaches! They're all coming back. Yikes! I mean, you know, hearing this music again, it's just one of those most nostalgic music tracks for me. That and Bombing Mission, of course. Because I played the heck out of the demo of this game back then. So I came in, like I said, I came into this game pretty late. Oh, boy. Look at that. Yeah, the more you hate them. Pretty big secret, I might say. Okay, so this is the part where I'm going to have to split up. But I'll come back in the next part and we can continue the flashback.